Welcome back to End Times Prophecy News for the 4 o'clock report. Bad breaking news here. New York Attorney General orders cities to adopt illegal sanctuary laws, and they are complying. New York State Attorney General Eric Schneiderman gave legal guidance to towns to help them skirt federal laws against harboring illegal immigrants, and many cities and towns in New York are taking the AG up on his guidance and illegally breaking federal laws. From Judicial Watch. Weeks after the chief law enforcement official in New York State issued legal guidance to help municipalities provide sanctuary for illegal immigrants, nearly a dozen have followed through with the Attorney General's order to skirt federal law. The goal, according to New York Attorney General Eric Schneiderman, is to provide local governments with a tool to protect their immigrant communities, regardless of new federal enforcement practices. Those that have followed Schneiderman's directive range from sleepy towns like Newburgh to larger cities such as Rochester, as well as Albany, the state capital. Schneiderman issued the decree in response to the Trump administration's proposed immigration enforcement policies. The document states that its purpose is to describe the legal landscape governing the participation of local authorities in immigration enforcement and to assist local authorities that wish to become sanctuary jurisdictions by offering model language that can be used to enact local laws or policies that limit participation in immigration enforcement activities. Utilizing so-called model language has become a key tool for sanctuary cities, counties, and states that want to avoid losing federal funds under new Trump administration measures that punish local governments for not cooperating with federal authorities. Just last month, Judicial Watch reported on California town that found a creative way to implement a stealth sanctuary policy with model language that avoids using certain trigger words. New York stands out because it's the only state in which the top law enforcement authority, a veteran elected official, is actively encouraging and assisting local governments to violate the law. Some have faced resistance from citizens, though the majority have passed state stealth sanctuary measures with little opposition since Schneiderman launched his campaign to protect illegal aliens in the Empire State. In the upscale town of Irvington, situated about 20 miles from Manhattan, the Board of Trustees issued a statement of tolerance days after the 2016 presidential election to guarantee that people of all races, religions, orientations, and countries of origin are safe within its boundaries. It seems there are many in our nation who are not currently feeling welcome nor safe. Yeah, illegals. The statement reads, "We want everyone to know that the Irvington Board of Trustees will never tolerate discrimination of any kind in our village. Illegals are deemed those who support not breaking the law are discriminated, just like me. Me and Jeff Sessions and the rest of the Trump A-team who support defending the law are discriminate. We are racist." The city lists the phone number of the local police and encourages anyone who witnesses any form of discrimination or intimidation to call immediately. No, thank you. Last month, Irvington unanimously passed a resolution making it a sanctuary city, and lawmakers credit the Attorney General's legal guidance. Now the mayor and all the other pedophile mayors and pedogate and several trustees are used as propaganda by the Attorney General's office to promote more illegal alien sanctuaries in the state. In a statement issued by the Attorney General, Irvington Mayor Brian Smith says this: "We relied on the guidance of the AG's office in crafting the wording of the resolution." I'm sure you did craft it. Yeah, you crafted it right out of your wicked Satan worship of crafting too, which has the complete support of our police department. Irvington proudly stands as the first Westchester municipality to pass such a resolution and looks forward to having others step forward, which has the complete support of our police department. How dare you speak for other people? You don't know if your whole police department supports you at all. Liars. Under the new measure, which reportedly will soon be adopted by other communities in the county, Irvington will not honor detainer requests from federal immigration enforcement agencies. Get 'em, Judicial Watch. The AP just admitted it and retracted everything. The Associated False News, Fake News Press. We deleted a tweet about Fresno slaying suspect shouting, "God is great." It failed to note he said it in Arabic. A new tweet is upcoming. Oh, that you just lied again. Because Allahu Akbar does not mean God is great. It means our God is greater. And that God is a false God. It's not the God of Abraham. Liars. You disgust me. Breaking news. Look who just called for the bombing of Trump Tower. This has to go viral now. MSNBC counter-terrorist analyst just called for the bombing of Trump Tower and is under fire for it. How about that one? Now our crap national news, or whatever, it's all the same thing, MSNBC, have turned into terrorists. And look what color he is. It's the black on white crime here again we got going on here. Malcolm. Oh, look at this. Is he another wannabe Malcolm X? And MSNBC's counterterrorism analyst is under fire after suggesting that ISIS should bomb a property belonging to the U.S. President Donald Trump. I suggest that we have our Secret Service go investigate him and get him fired. Malcolm Nance, who regularly appears on MSNBC programming, took to Twitter Tuesday and expressed hope that Islamic State terrorists would bomb the president's property in Turkey. I didn't know that the president had property in Turkey, but he's got property all over the world, though. This is my nominee for the first ISIS suicide bombing of Trump property, Nance tweeted in response to a picture of Trump's tower building in Istanbul. Nance later deleted the tweet, but the internet doesn't forget. So, MSNBC now has Islamic jihadist terrorists on their show, posing as commentators. Sick. Very sick, isn't it? Be careful. It sounds like you're encouraging it. They'll jump all over that. Don't want people to misinterpret exactly what you said. The fact that any counter-terror analyst would advocate terrorist attacks is just like CNN, because they act like they're counter-terrorists, but they're not. Whether tongue-in-cheek or not is shocking enough, but to suggest that a major building in a European capital city where thousands of people work should be attacked is appalling. Nance has not issued a retraction, an apology, or any clarification whatsoever. Trump, get these guys. Secret Service, get on them. Arrest this man. This guy needs to be the first person to really do some time for what he's saying. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you at 5 o'clock.
If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven and will forgive their sin